following presentation is solely for entertainment purposes and not to be taken seriously. While content and characters may be based in truth, this presentation is not meant to offend or harm in any way. It's the Olly Brown Show, America's favorite Thrillbilly. And now, here he is, Olly Billy-Bob Brown.
Hoo-ha! Howdy, y'all. Yee-haw. Shake your tail feathers. Yup, yupper doodle. Let's do it to it. Hoo-ha. Churning the butter. Hope my barn door's not open. Bring it at home. Ta-da! I can't believe this is my reality show.
Previously on the Olly Brown Show.
Hey, I got an idea. Maybe you could join me. We could have what they call one of them there garden parties, and we could celebrate yours truly finishing this here race. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Oh, yeah. I'm so excited, y'all. Yours truly, Olly Billy-Bob Brown, finally making it to the White House. I just might get to meet up with the president himself. Wouldn't that be like crazy like fun? Oh, yes, it would. Yours truly, Olly Billy-Bob Brown, America's favorite Thrillbilly, shaking hands with the Commander-in-Chief of this here U.S. of A. Ooh-ha! And on that note, y'all, it's time to climb like a monkey and bounce like a ball. Let's do it to it.
Write me a letter, send that letter by mail, send that letter in care of the Tupelo County Jail. Fill that letter full of kisses, I'm gonna have me a ball. But maybe kisses on paper are better than no kisses at all. Write me a letter, send that letter by mail, send that letter in care of the Tupelo County Jail. Fill that letter full of kisses, I'm gonna have me a ball. Maybe kisses on paper are better than no kisses at all. Write me a letter, send that letter by mail, send that letter in care of the Tupelo County Jail. The Tupelo County Jail. The Tupelo County Jail.
I want some more, please. Hey. Hey, this is Olly Brown, and I want some more, please. Hey. Ho hum, y'all. Well, I done gone and did it again. I got myself in big trouble with a capital T.
Oh no!
Well, you might as well pull up a chair and sit a spell and let me tell you all about it. Yeah. I crossed that finish line and made it all the way up there to that there White House. But now I've got myself in a pickle and a jam, and that don't go together none too good unless you're pregnant. What? That I ain't ever gonna be. And if I'm gonna be in a jam, I'd prefer it to be with the peanut butter. Yupper-doodle, it's true. But be that as it may, as they say, I have been detained and thrown in this here cell. It's a jail cell. Oh. Oh no! Oh well. Anything for some sympathy. Yours truly, Olly Brown, has got himself in the Alabama Slammer. And I don't even think I'm in Alabama. Heck, I don't even know if I can tell you what Alabama is. But I'm in the jailhouse now. I'm in the joint, and it ain't the juke joint. I'm just a jailbird in a gilded cage. And I don't like it one bit. Well, if you ain't been following along, you're probably wondering how I got here. Well, let me tell you how I got here in a nutshell. Okay. Started when I decided to run for the president, it did. And that was some time ago. And ever since, I've been making my way up to that there White House despite all kinds of hurdles and obstacles and whatnot. And even though I entered the race late and a couple of them there front runners were ahead of me and folks were dropping out of the race like flies to molasses, I kept at it anyway. And ooh, I saw my way all across the country. I saw places I ain't never seen before. I met a bunch of friendly folks, and I answered a lot of questions that I didn't quite understand or could figure out. But folks asked me anyway. And my ma and pa always taught me to speak up when I was spoken to, and always be polite and return with an answer. So that's what I did. I just said what I thought, and I did a lot of guessing. But all in all, I did the best I could to stay in this race and make it all the way to that there finish line. I figured I didn't have anything to lose. I mean, I was running for the president. All I wanted to do was just drum up some good old-fashioned American spirit and help in any way I could. And you know what happened along the way? Well, there were some folks who thought that I, yours truly, Olly Brown, wanted to be the next president. Goodness gracious, have mercy. Well, who'd have thought that? I never once thought about trying to become the president of these here United States. I just thought I was being like Uncle Sam and telling y'all to be a part of something great. I want you, and be all you can be. Stuff like that. That's right. That's all I was trying to do. And then I ran into a couple of them there front runners. And I thought, well, I just might stand me a chance of making it to that White House yet. So I hopped and skipped and jumped all over town, and I knocked on every White House door I could find until I found me the right White House. And you know what I did? I climbed up over that fence and I ran up into their yard. What? Oh no! I sure did. And that's when I learned you can't do that because a bunch of men in black will take you down if you run for the president. I guess the president don't take too kindly to that because he thinks you're running at him instead of for him. But I didn't know that. And if I did, I wouldn't have run all that way. Come on now. And that ain't the short end of it neither. So to make a long story longer, I told them men in black that I had just come a-visiting. I just wanted to visit with the president and have a little talk with him. I asked them politely if I could do that, and they just held me back. They wouldn't even give me diddly squat. So I shouted out, "Obama! Obama!" You know what I learned? You can't go around shouting Obama's name out in public less'n folks think that you are carrying a bomb on you. And that's where things really blew up and got out of control. They dragged me away and threw me in this here cheap hotel with bars on the windows. Well, back where I come from, if you stay in a room with bars on the windows, it meant that you could rent the room out by the hour and do your business with the lady of the night. That or it was a shady neighborhood. And now here I am with a rap sheet a mile long and a story that I have to live with forever.
Oops.
And not only that, they threw me in here with this fella named Bubba. And he's kind of scary. He's a bit shifty-eyed if you ask me. He's not someone you turn your back on, and you don't go so far as to drop your soap in the shower if and he's around. No sirree, bub. But I'll tell you this much. Mr. Bubba's been trying to be friendly-like with me by giving me this here map on how to escape out of this here juke joint. Because he's done it a time or two himself. And you know what? He even told me his full name. It's Bubba El Chapo. Ho, how about that?
Wow.
He done told me that in order for me to get on out of here, I've got to lift up this here mattress and burrow my way through a bunch of tunnels and pathways and such. And when I get myself to the end of that kit and caboodle of tunnels, well then, I just might find me 2 wheels of transportation to skedaddle with, all underneath a big blue tent. And that's what I'm about to do. Keep it under your hat, y'all. Don't become a bunch of blabbermouths. Now, I didn't mean to make y'all think that I had a bomb or that I wanted to run at the president. No, sir. I just wanted to give him some advice. I wanted to meet the president face to face, and I wanted to say to him, "Hey, Mr. President, you know what I think you need to do? I think you need to kiss it. Oh, yes, you need to kiss it." And in case you were wondering why I would say, "Kiss it, Mr. President," it weren't 'cause I want him to pucker up to me. No, sir. It's just that I want him to know to keep it simple, silly. That's all. That's 'cause it's a tough enough job as it is. So keeping it simple helps things run more smooth-like. And knowing how to kiss it helps us remember that. Anyway, now that I have this here map that Mr. Bubba El Chapo gave me, I may have to Shawshank it on out of these here 4 walls, and I may have to put myself on my own witness protection program. I may have to cut my hair and shave off all these here whiskers, which I haven't done in so long, I don't even think I would recognize myself. If I saw myself in the mirror, I might scare myself. But I reckon it's my only hope if I want to come back and visit with y'all sometime later. Well, that's it. The whole shabunkle of an adventure that I'll always remember and tell my grandkiddies about. The year that yours truly, Olly Billy-Bob Brown, America's favorite Thrillbilly, ran for the president and got thrown in the slammer. It ain't been boring, has it? Life sure is interesting, ain't it? To parlay myself into an exit. This here map is my strategy. I hope I don't have to swim through no sewer. Stinking. Do you hear that?
No.
The sounds of silence. The guards must be out grabbing themselves some of that Joe. I hope that Joe doesn't mind being grabbed. As for me, yours truly, Olly Brown, it's time for me to flip this mattress and be doggone. I'll see you on the other side, y'all. is it, folks. There's a big blue tent over yonder there. Do you see it? Well, now that Mr. Bubba El Chapo, he did tell me I'd find a little motor scooter under a big blue tarp once I found my way through all them stairwells and tunnels and crawl spaces. Yes, he did. All I had to do was follow Mr. El Chapo's instructional map, which I did. And that sure does look like one of them there big blue tarps. Mm-hmm. Wow, y'all, this kind of reminds me of a giant blob of Smurfola. So I reckon there are 2 wheels under this sea of blue. And if that's true, we'll boogie on out of here a little faster with this here exit strategy.
Yeah.
Well, there's no time like the present, y'all. Time's a-ticking and there's none to waste. Let's check out the goods. Ain't she a beaut? She's about as orange as this monkey suit I'm wearing. And boy, let me tell you what, I did feel like a monkey boy in an orange monkey suit swinging down, around, and through all that muck and mire just to get here. And for a bit there, I thought I might have bought the farm on the way to kicking the bucket. I was sweating bullets, I was. But now with this here scooter, I know I'm gonna make it out of here like a bandit on a mission. Well, I gotta tell you, I ain't never rode one of these things before.
Oh, no.
I guess I should try her on for size before shaking my tail feathers and setting her out to fly. Too. And I can't wait to take her out for a spin and test her out now. But first, I gotta change out of these orange doodads they put me into and get back into my long johns and overalls, which I got on underneath. That's right. I knew if I was gonna make it out of here, I'd have to do it real quick like. So I put on my overalls and long johns right underneath these orange doodads. Let's do it to it. Well, I guess Mr. El Chapo left me with some accessories so that I can disguise myself up until I can get on down the road a piece. Looky here. I got me some gloves. And I got me some new hair and some goggles here. Oh boy, how about that? Oh, and a helmet too. Hopefully nobody will recognize me until I get out of here on the outside, and I'll be heading out towards some heavenly paradise on down the road piece. Well, I'm a new man, y'all. How do I look? I guess I've come this far. Can't turn back now, That's right. The time is now. Let's do it to it. Now I'm going to have to push this here sucker all quiet like so as not to stir up a ruckus of noise and get myself caught and thrown back into pokey. So wish me luck, y'all. Well, here goes nothing, y'all. And remember, until we meet again, y'all have a good one. Don't you worry about me none. I'll catch you later. I'm just off to greener pastures, y'all. Yee-haw! Out of my way!